Hello everyone, this is Mike with Geeks to Geek, and today's video will be on everything we know so far about Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. When it comes to the story, Naughty Dog wants to create an experience that resonates with the player. All cutscenes are now in-engine and real-time, whereas before in previous games, they were just playing back a movie. The narrative of Uncharted 4 is said to explore Drake's obsession with the thrill of the hunt. At the start of the game, Drake has long since settled down, but is pulled back into his old ways when his older brother Sam shows up, who is said to be even more reckless than Drake. Naughty Dog says that Sam's life depends on finding an artifact from one of the most successful pirates in history, Captain Henry Avery, and thus Drake is thrown back into the life of a treasure hunter. However, Drake and his brother will have to compete with two rival hunters, Wraith and Nadine. Naughty Dog says when bringing in new characters to this series, they want to show more sides of Drake's personality, so they need to have people who are similar, but also in stark contrast with Drake. Wraith is a treasure hunter like Drake, but has very different morals. And Nadine owns a private military agency in South Africa and has hired the best mercenaries in the world to combat Drake and his brother, so that they can never reach the treasure. Now when it comes to the gameplay, you will immediately notice that Uncharted 4 still has the frantic, action-packed battles as the first three games. You can also already notice some of the tweaks to the gameplay to make it feel and look better. Melee combat has more weight to it, so it's more in line with The Last of Us combat. The gunfire sounds much improved, and the bullets have more of an impact than previous games. Grenades have far bigger explosions than before, sending debris everywhere and leaving clouds of dust within the air. The grappling system has been overhauled, so when you flank an enemy, the attack comes from the current vantage point, instead of like previous games where Drake would kind of warp in front of the enemy. Pulling enemies off ledges makes a return, but it's not as easy as before. Enemies will grab onto Drake's leg, and it is then up to the players to kick the enemy off before they pull Drake down with them. Naughty Dog has stated that traversal has been revamped, creating more paths for exploration by expanding the environment, and a lot of effort has been put into Drake's climbing animations. Climbing spikes have been added to the game to help Drake climb up certain cliff sides more efficiently, and ropes have also been added to the game. Not only do these ropes serve as a way for Drake to reach high ledges, but they also allow Drake a means to escape from grenades and gunfire, and can even be used to set up aerial attacks on enemies. You should expect to have plenty of new maps to explore, and within these new maps, there will be multiple paths for you to take to accomplish your objective, and plenty of side stories are waiting for you to discover them. These multiple paths are said to have different effects on the gameplay. For example, riskier routes may lead to quick time events called slip events, where the player has to be fast and react to things like handholds breaking while Drake is climbing. Every path, however, has the potential to grant something new within the game. Puzzles will be making a return as well, but this time around Naughty Dog wants them to make sense within the context of the story. As far as multiplayer is concerned, Naughty Dog has only confirmed its existence, and nothing more at this time. So now let's talk about some of the things that make this game next gen. As seen in the new gameplay video, Uncharted 4 has true next gen visuals, and Naughty Dog has stated that the graphics engine took the biggest overhaul. It displays true attention to detail, as you can see crow's feet around Drake's eyes, realistic veins in his arms, gray strands in his beard. There are amazing 60 animations just for Drake picking up an item. A new wind system even reflects the way Drake's chest hair moves. Foliage reflects the smallest detail to the wetness of the leaves and will slowly transition to dry when rain stops. Drake's shirt will even crease in different ways while he climbs. The AI has also been said to be way more competent than previous games, and improving it was a primary goal of the team. The AI will do things like assess his space so they can figure out where Drake is, so that they can then figure out the most optimal path to him. The AI will call out to other enemies if you are spotted, and will even split off to try and corner Drake. As seen in the Uncharted 4 gameplay trailer, the AI also no longer shares a field of view, so if you are spotted by one enemy, the others will not be alerted from that enemy simply seeing you. You will also have AI companions working with you like in previous games, who are also said to be far more competent. So there you have it, guys. Uncharted 4 is shaping up to be a truly amazing game, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and try it out. That's all I have for you today. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe for more info on Uncharted 4 and all things geek. Bye for now, and remember, stay geeky.